Hello, everybody. I'm gonna start my first series up on my channel. Be some lovely Hearts of Iron 4. And a challenge. Take a lovely sip of my beverage out of my Canadian mug. And for those of you who don't know, Hearts of Iron 4 is a World War II grand strategy game. And I decided for my first recorded playthrough, we're going to play as one of the most important countries, if not one of the most important countries that played a part in the World War II. Clearly, that country is Canada up here. Now, some historical facts for you. Before you go, oh wait a minute, but what about France? They got beat up. They were important. Well, yes, they were important, but not in the same way as Canada was. So during the D-Day invasion, where the Allies retook France because of it, most of the drivers of the landing craft were Canadian. And whenever Germany declared war on most of Scandinavia, Canada sent troops. Whenever they actually retook the Maginot, it was Canadians that manned the Maginot. Whenever it was actually meetings between good old Mackenzie King here, the Prime Minister of Canada, and met with Minister FDR were here. He sort of got FDR, him and Mackenzie, got the U.S. actually join the war. So Canada was quite important here. And so, we're going to play as Canada. But we're not going to do that. Do something a bit different. My fleet sucks. I have two admirals, I guess. We are going to go, and so I have a few mods installed. One of them allows for customizable nations, meaning that in a few days in game, some stuff will pop up, and I'll be able to go and pick some different things, like I'll be able to add a bunch of industry. I'll be able to go and pick my ideology. That'll be quite great. Montague. You will become the Royal Canadian Mountain Police. And you are going to... So what we're going to do... The U.S. they're being a bit of a pain right now. They're not gonna go help out the war whenever it starts. So we're going to go and just sort of solve that problem. And we're going to use their industrial capacity to fight the war. But maybe not on the same side. We need to actually make tanks, so we need to actually go make some of this stuff too. Oh god. Oh, we can make convoys, we wait. And now we play. So I'm not very good at this game, but I greatly enjoy playing it. We do not have much. Oh god. That's okay. And speaking of Canada, first of all, I'm drinking out of my Canadian mug, so that's quite nice. It's a Canadian soda. Okay, here we go. This is the first part of the Customizable Nations mod. We can choose our ideology. Fascism, communism, democratic, or no change. Currently, we are 98% democratic. We'll see. We can't really do much for now. We have to wait till everyone else to do things. But if we go fascism, then we can do a lot of things. Like, I'm thinking invasion of Greenland and Iceland, and maybe a landing in New England. Not New England, just England. Maybe land in Scotland, fight the Irish a bit. Hang out with the Germans. I think that sounds like a great idea. And so now, we are now Unitary Canada, led by Adrian Arcand. So first, we're going to add a bunch of population. Add some resources. Industry, civilian, industry, military. Prepare our forces. We need a navy. Very bad. And I think next we'll go ahead and get some industry. Let's get a nice balanced industry. And there we go. That's better. That's much better. So now we are Unitary Canada. We have about almost 700,000 manpower in the pool. We have... Oh. Don't know what that was. I think our factory should kick in here in a moment. There they are. Yep. Now we have 25, so we'll do something like this, this. So have some extra, so that. Then we have 25, never mind. I'm crazy. We only have, actually I think we'll just do that. We'll start building, so actually which one do we want? Actually we can create a variant. Okay, which one's better? I need range, that's what I need. I think this one has slightly, actually this has the same range and it's faster. That was in one Ottawa class. So we're going to create a variant. Engine. No, we can't do that. Okay. Torpedo. Yeah, we'll go and make that. Okay, now we're going to go and build those. I want 10 more of those. And we need oil and steel, a lot of it. United States. We're still good friends for now. We have some factories. So the goal will be, we are going to invade the United States. We're going to conquer the United States. The easy way to do that, because they don't have much very good national unity. So the less of that they have, the easier they will be to get forced to capitulate. Well, apparently the strategy is, what I've done from my own testing and just from the other YouTubes, you push down through the East Coast, you draw a line about here, and then meanwhile you have a Western army that'll push down to the coast, because then the secondary capital will become Los Angeles, I believe. So you push down this way, go from about New Mexico up, and you take everything there. Meanwhile you have this army halt about the Mississippi, and then you just advanced west. Now apparently, that's the strategy to do it. I don't know if that'll work, but I'm going to try. Demilitarization of the Rhineland. But first, we need to build up our army. A lot. We are 3,500 guns in the hole and 250 tanks in the hole. So not very good. Okay, more. I'll show you takes long to build. What kind of resource do we get? We have 12 steel, we have some aluminum, we have some tungsten, chromium. We have some more steel. Yeah, look at that. We have a bunch of stuff. Okay. So currently the U.S. is in a lot of debuffs. It has a big debuff right now. The Great Depression. They make no political power, so they cannot modify their government at all. They 30% of their factories go to making consumer goods, and they have minus 50% recruitable population. Basically means they can do almost nothing. Although they have a lot of civilian factories, but almost all of them are making consumer goods, so they can't actually use for building. And they've guaranteed all of the Americas. So what that means is eventually, if they go down their FAR tree here, the reaffirm Monroe Doctrine, they get all these. This means that in any sort of war between any of the American countries, they can intervene in and call it to end, or join one side of it. Kinda sucks. So our goal will try and beat them before anything like this happens, because then this also like sort of forces democracy on all the nations. Which we don't want. That Unitary Canada needs to stay strong. Oh, actually, we're still in the Allies too. I wonder. Actually, I might wait to do that because the UK can go and they can get development in Canada. Huh. I wonder what. Oh, they actually might do that. I'll wait a little bit, see if they do that. So even though we're already fascist, we're still going to go around this tree because we can get an extra 7% population that we can recruit, minus 10% recruitment time, and I think this will give us a war goal. And I imagine it'll probably be against the U.S. Don't really have any other neighbors besides Canadian. That's Newfoundland and Labrador. Don't quote me there. Labrador, yeah. This is the Quebec territory. Southeast Quebec? Oh, oops. Never mind, Southern Ontario. I was wrong there. We're going to go for a full-out war economy. So we build faster and we make less consumer goods. We have more factories that we can use. Spanish Civil War just booted off. Now, I've seen this go either way many times, but usually the Nationalists will win if they can control Zaragoza, Malaga, and Madrid. That usually means that they'll win. They might need to go grab Barcelona, though, depending on how many of the rest of these they manage to take in the meantime. We can watch the southern bit of the war, because United Kingdom has Gibraltar. I wonder what France is going government reform. Okay. Now they can either go democratic and join up with the Allies, or create the little Entente, or they can revise Versailles and they can go fascist or communist. And each one of these they can create if they go fascist, they can create a faction with Italy, I believe. I'm gonna go get some strategic bombers. Really, I like strategic bombers. But yeah, an alliance of France and Italy. I've only ever seen it once, but it was pretty good, and they managed to entirely destroy the Allies. Well, all Germany did was sort of just sit there and pick on Poland, and Poland held them back for a good while. I should get next light tanks, because I believe our district militia use light tanks for whatever reason. So, that's a thing. I wonder if I do something like that. I don't know how that would work. That's 6 infantry, 2 artillery, and a tank. I wonder how that would work. We'll go for political effort, so we can get all those bonuses. Oh, there's a pocket there. That was some dead troops. Nope. I think I have historical focuses on, so they're going to go and democratic, and they're going to go and probably go with Britain, join the Allies. I've never seen them go aggressive focus. They always go defensive focus, and then they always get crushed eventually because Germany invades through the Benelux region. What is it also called? Is it the Highlands? Is it the Highlands? I don't know. It's the Benelux. That's all I know. We're going to get nice little fighters. I don't know how long I've been recording. I'm just going to say, I don't know, 10 minutes. Mechanical engineering. We're going to get mechanical computing. We can probably start recruiting a few new troops now. I just think we will. Recruit 4 more divisions of district militia, and I don't know, 10 more RCMPs. Wait, we have to rename these guys. These clearly have to be our Mounties. This division sucks. Oh my goodness. It's 3,000 men on horses. With only 360 guns? Oh, okay, I guess that works. Political effort. There we go. Collectivist etho. Go and get army offense. I kind of just enjoy watching the Civil War, because you can't really see anything, so you don't know what to expect. Oh. If I close that off, that's a lot of troops in a pocket. Oh. Oh. Well. Italy's going for triumph in Africa. Let's get a non-aggression pact with Italy. Germany will never give me a non-aggression pact. I don't understand why. Why? I don't know. We'll go and get an industry research time. I can't send volunteers. I don't even have soldiers to send volunteers. We built a few new boats. Our fleet now has 5 destroyers. What's our range like? Oh, we can reach out to the Mid-Atlantic Gap. We can almost make it. That's why I'm thinking when we leave the Allies, we'll conquer Greenland, Iceland. That way we can use this port here. Or actually maybe take that one. And we can land over here. Actually, if we could land over here in Northern Ireland, then we can just cross the strait over into the Lanark. That's not a bad idea. Send a few guys up here, clean up the north, and send the rest south, because most of Britain's troops will be in the colonies, I believe. We will join the anti-Comintern pack. Nationalist focused, even though we already are 100% fascist. I can't just run any war goals until we're done. Until we leave the Allies, though. I kind of want to see if UK will go. Oh, there we go. They're encouraging the colonial elite. Come on, colonial ties. Give me that free crap. So that's 3 civilian factories and 2 dockyards. That's nothing to sneeze at. I'm building some stuff. I have some military factories though when they're done building those. Okay, we have strategic bombers. So we're going to set up a production queue when we get a few more. We'll start building some and stockpiling them up. Strategic bombers are great because I can just say I can put like, I don't know, 40 over here, and I can just bomb the entire East Coast and destroy this area's ability to fight. We're going to start producing light tank 2s. They're a bit better. That way they're big enough so we can upgrade the troops now. Recruited 2 division. No, we created a whole set of new cavalry. I think these guys' first plan will be to go and try and just reach down there towards Mexico. We can reach the Mexican border. And these guys are going to try and push to from out just outside Chicago, push down to Norfolk. Yeah, I know my U.S. geography. We have 6 ships now. Good. We make 4 a year. Now we're gonna go militarism. Fighter 1s. Construction speed. It's 38. We'll probably go and get motorized artillery. What? I forgot, like, yeah, the tanks you can get self-propelled artillery, tank destroyers, and self-propelled anti-air. We have 1 strategic bomber in reserve. Alright. We make 10 strategic bombers a year. That's increasing, at least. Well, we'll actually go and get probably heavy aircraft designer. So we'll be able to research the next level whenever you can unlock those. It's 1940? Yes, 1940. Get jet strategic bombers. Ooh. I've never reached those ones yet. And TAC bombers are a bit sort of just closer bombing, I believe. Yeah, they're medium bombers. These are the heavy, freaking comically oversized bombers. I don't think actually we have any aircraft carriers unlocked. No, we don't. Centurion class super heavy battleships. They're going to have 2.15 million people that we can recruit to the army. And we have 2 strategic bombers. Man, things are looking up today. We still need to get some upgrades. Oh, what? I need more oil. I can't wait to conquer the U.S., because then we get all their resources. That's the best part right there. Actually, let's go and get the let's go and get the aircraft carrier. So aircraft carriers are very powerful. I need what? 10. I need. I need 9 more Mounties. 4, just make the 8, and then train up another one. There we go. That'll give us a nice 24 stack of Mounties. Train up another 8 district militias. Go. So they have a man in Detroit, one over in Buffalo. There's no more troops on the borders. Actually most of the troops are probably in the Pacific. Or maybe just a few over here in Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico, there we go. Maybe on the Mexican border, actually. Maybe we're sort of just chilling out somewhere. Because they can't be very well equipped. They only have maybe 10 military factories. Oh, Amelia Earhart disappeared. I don't want to do very much. They're a loss. Let's go and get that, I guess. How much artillery do we have in the bank? A lot, okay. I want to go ahead and flop these over. Remove that, and there we go. Yep, we still have some spare artillery, okay, good. Then we want to go and get paramilitarism, so we can 10% reduction in training times for all my divisions. We can actually go and get level 2 aircraft carriers. Couple bridge incident. China rejected their claims. Now means Japan is going to war with China. That means when China does, they'll go and do their sort of annexation of all these guys. Places I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. I need more rubber. Hey, UK. There we go. 11 strategic bombers. Building a bit more than 1 a week. Now, normally I probably, by now, would have extensive conscription. But the thing is that really sucks though, because it takes 10% longer to train troops. But by having that mod so I can sort of customize my stuff, I now have a little bit more than I would normally have, so it's quite nice. Get motorized. It's 1937, August. Oh! Nationalist Spain, no! Well, I don't think the Nationalists are going to win this one. Darn. Yeah, I'm going to go fascist too. France, levée en masse. Let's go ahead and get silent workhorse. R.B. Bennett. I bet you actually exist. Unlock radio detection so we can build radar stations. Whoa, I don't want no Mounties joining this unit. Now, I could go and just rush these guys out, but there's not really any point. Because then they'll I'm not in any hurry, and if I bring them out now, they'll start off as just green troops. That means they get a penalty in combat. Paramilitarism. I'm going to go and actually start getting territorial claims. Okay, UK, are you ever going to go down? No, that went the other way. Okay, by the time I get territorial claims, I'm going to... Actually, no, I might as well just go and leave, because I won't get them by now. Leave the Allies. And now, hopefully, that should go ahead and give me the war goal against the United States. Not Canada. Not the Labrador and Newfoundland. Or some more military factories. Let's go and get better cruisers. Need some aluminum. There we go. We have 35 strategic bombers. Let's go to this airport. Airbase, whatever it is. set, I don't know, max of, I don't know, 700, not 700, 74. There we go. Create an air wing. You're gonna go over the East Coast, and look at that. They have perfect reach over the entire place. Now, whenever we go to war, we should start bombing the absolute butts off the United States East Coast. I might get the tank designer next. I need more steel. Urgh. So if facility eats into a more large civilian factories you can use to build stuff with. Because whenever you order resources, it'll go and call. You'll trade away your civilian factories. Like, I have 4 factories that I can use cut from trade, but I'm giving away like 8. For strategic destruction. I'm giving away 12. Unfortunately, so I have 26 factories that I can, civilian factories that I cannot use because of consumer goods and trading. And come on, war goal against the United States. Alright, war goal against the United States. Let's see how long until these troops are done. Actually, looks like now is the time. There are no troops. Alright. December 2nd, 1937, Unitary Canada has declared war on the United States. On August, I need to order all those resources again from other people. Hey, Soviet Union, you guys like me enough? France, give me your butt, give me your crap. They have air superiority over the Eastern Canada, yeah. But I'm bombing the crap out of them. Oh god, we're actually... So in all my test games, this has never gone anywhere near this well. I can point that out now. I always sort of like stalled for a while, and then sort of just me sitting around, hope and waiting until things actually started pushing again. But holy crap. We are pushing something fierce. Good god. Chief of Air Force. Air experience game. Yeah, sure, why not? Take Great Falls. We are just pushing something fierce. Alright, we've been taking most of Michigan, most of Montana, basically all of North Dakota. We've taken most of the overall New England states. Let's get on that war with them. That battle. Just trying to see if we can cut them off. It's 38. We can get better infantry equipment, upgraded infantry equipment. Oh, is there just a straight up there? Oh, I never knew that. Oh. And Gunko capitulated. So needless to say, I think the war in the East is going better than the war. Actually, never mind. They're pushing even farther again. This has never gone this well. I don't know why it's going so differently. Let's just look at the, over the last months, we have bombed 12 enemy buildings. We have lost a bomber, though. And they're bombing our troops as well. Can I set up another air wing? For everything else? I have naval bombers. There we go. Those will be effective. You know, with their 45% mission. Infrastructure effort. Infrastructure effort. Over there, capture Boston. Sometimes the front line system is a bit glitchy. Need more rubber. Netherlands. military factories. Let's build more guns. Just to convene on these guys. The American people shall soon be free. Truly free. Not any of the crap that they call freedom. They'll get to experience Canadian freedom. Yeah, we're fighting through air superiority. It's not good. I can't move my destroyers. I can't move my fleet out, otherwise those get crushed by the U.S. fleet. Because the U.S. starts with a big frickin' fleet. They have a big frickin' fleet. In World War II and in modern day. From the look of it, my divisions are a lot more effective than theirs. Jeez. Look at a battle real quick and see. I'm doing 88 attack, they're doing 39. Goodness gracious. Start building some light cruisers now. I want 10 light cruisers to add to the fleet. Start moving in. We're going to capture Cleveland. And Cleveland is Canada's. Once Washington falls, they'll be pretty... 43% towards capitulation. Yeah, look, all their troops are just caught up here on the board, back up here. So I'm sort of just strolling through. This is great. This has never gone this well. I am amazed. It's 38. Let's go and get computing machines. We've entirely taken 4, 5, 6, 7. We've entirely taken a lot of states. Oh god, we're pocketed. Get down there. I'm pocketing them. We took Denver. Yeah, he's gonna have those supply here, yep. Because he's pocketed. Let's go and get the armor actually, because we have tanks in our guys. Jeez, we're just pushing hard. Get extra research slot. Move the planes, move our Air Force down to New Jersey. We're pocketed. Fight through them, fight through them. And national suspension on the axis. We're out of the pocket. Supplies can flow again. I think on this quite successful note, we're gonna go ahead and stop the recording now. Alright, thank any of you for watching. Watching? Yes, watching. Thank you. I'll probably have another part up tomorrow. And I bid you all goodbye.